Welcome to Master Your Money, Budgeting, Saving, and Debt-Free Living. I'm your host, Nate Tanner. On this show, we use the Triggator Triangle, budget, save, and pay off debt to help you build a spending plan that fits your life, grow your savings with purpose, and knock out debt with confidence. Today, we're swinging into a topic that's as powerful as any superhero origin story: the role of friendship and support networks in your financial journey. Because let's be honest, no one gets to financial freedom alone. Even Spider-Man, with all his web-slinging skills, needed a Tony Stark to guide him, equip him with the right tools, and remind him of his true potential. But Peter Parker also needed a Ned, his guy in the chair, the friend who watched his back, cheered him on, and helped him navigate the tricky stuff behind the scenes. Think of your financial journey like a superhero adventure. You're the hero, facing down budget-busting alligators and surprise expenses. The Triggator Triangle is your Tony Stark, your mentor, your guide, your source of wisdom and strategy. But every hero needs a trusted friend or partner, the guy in the chair, someone who's there to encourage, hold you accountable, and help you stay resilient when things get tough. Research backs this up. According to a 2025 study by the Financial Wellness Institute, people who regularly discuss financial goals with friends or family are 2.7 times more likely to stick to their spending plan and reach their savings targets. Support networks aren't just nice to have, they're a game changer. In this episode, we'll break down how to start positive money conversations with trusted people. No guilt, no comparison, just clarity and encouragement. Ways to create accountability and encouragement for your financial goals. And how to navigate peer pressure to stay true to your values, even when everyone else is spending like Monty Brewster trying to blow $30 million in 30 days. So if you're ready to be the financial superhero and get your own guy in the chair, grab your notes or your favorite planning app, and let's build a money support network that helps you go the distance. Let's get to it. How to start positive money conversations with trusted people. Let's get real. Talking about money with friends or family can feel like swinging between skyscrapers without a safety net. For most of us, money talk is loaded with history, emotions, and sometimes a little awkwardness. But here's the truth. The right conversation with the right person can be the difference between feeling stuck and finally moving forward. Why money conversations matter. Think back to Peter Parker in Spider-Man Homecoming. Sure, he's got superpowers, but even superheroes need backup. When Peter tries to go it alone, he gets tangled up, literally and figuratively. It's only when he opens up to Ned, his guy in the chair, that things start to click. Ned, he doesn't judge. He doesn't compare. He just shows up, listens, and helps Peter with the big picture. So how do you start a positive money conversation, especially if you've never done it before? Here's your starter kit. Choose your guy in the chair. Not every friend or family member is the right fit for money talk. Look for someone who's supportive, trustworthy, and willing to listen without judgment. Maybe it's your partner, your sibling, or a friend who's also working on their financial goals. The key: pick someone who wants to see you win and will share your values. You are looking for someone that you can share your goals with and keep you accountable without judging you or your goals. Look for support. Your guy in the chair is there to support you, help you when things get going tough, and cheer you on to success. Another way to think of it, like the home crowd at a football game. As a player on the field, you know the playbook, your spending plan. You know what it will take to score, and you have a coach on the sideline who's helped you prepare. The crowd cheers you on through your successes. They give an audible "oh" if you drop a pass or miss a tackle. But then they're right back cheering you on the very next play. The crowd doesn't need to know the playbook in detail. They just need to know you're moving towards your goal. Set the tone. No guilt, no shame. Money conversations should feel like a coffee chat, not a courtroom. If you're worried about judgment, set the ground rules up front. Maybe something like, I'm not looking for advice unless you want to share. I just want to talk about what's working, what's hard, and what goals I have. The goal is clarity and encouragement, not guilt or perfectionism. Share wins and challenges. Celebrate the small stuff. Did you stick to your spending plan this week? High five. Did you get bitten by an alligator expense? Share it, laugh about it, and brainstorm how to handle it next time. The more you normalize talking about money, the easier it gets. Keep it light, keep it fun, keep it motivational. Earlier this week, while coaching my son's football team, we were doing some pass protection drills. The other coaches and I were acting as the quarterback. When it was my turn to throw, I hiked the ball to myself, took 3 steps back, and threw to one of the boys who was cutting just 5 yards away. He was wide open, but as I released the pass, the ball acted like a dead duck, and it fell about 5 feet in front of the receiver. Terrible, terrible throw. I really messed up. But we all just laughed. We joked about that one really bad pass that everyone has had. And then there was a unanimous, you'll get it next time. My next turn up, I channeled my inner Joe Montana and nailed the pass. That's the energy you want. If something doesn't go right in your spending plan or an alligator expense bites you, your support network should be exactly that, supportive, helping you to see that you'll get it next time. Let me share a story from a listener named Jamie. Jamie was struggling to stick to a spending plan and felt embarrassed to talk about it. One day, Jamie texted a friend and said, "Hey, I'm trying to save for a trip. Want to be accountability buddies?" Jamie's friend was inspired and set their own savings goal. That simple message turned into weekly check-ins, shared wins, and even a few tagged memes about budgeting fails. But both Jamie and friend hit their savings goals. And they built a friendship that was stronger than ever. In a 2024 report from the American Psychological Association, they found that people who set financial goals with a friend or a partner are 3 times more likely to follow through than those who go it alone. Accountability isn't just a buzzword, it's a proven strategy for progress. Sharing positive money conversations isn't about having all the answers. It's about showing up, being honest, and inviting someone to join you on the journey. Whether you're a superhero or the guy in the chair, remember every conversation is a step towards clarity, confidence, and financial freedom. So who's your Ned? Who's your accountability buddy? If you don't have one yet, today is the day to reach out, because when you build your money support network, you're not just budgeting, you're building resilience, motivation, and a team that helps you go the distance. Creating accountability and encouragement for financial goals. Let's talk about what really keeps superheroes and everyday people moving forward. Accountability and encouragement. It's one thing to set a goal, but it's another to have someone in your corner, cheering you on, checking in, and helping you get back up when you stumble. Why accountability works. Think about Peter Parker again. Sure, he's got Tony Stark as a mentor and Ned as his guy in the chair. But what really makes him resilient is the support system around him. When Peter doubts himself, it's Ned who reminds him, "You're Spider-Man, go do your thing." That encouragement isn't just nice, it's essential. Building your accountability system. Here's how to create a support network that keeps you motivated and moving. Set clear, shared goals. Start by sharing your financial goal with an accountability buddy. Be specific, something like, I want to save $500 for holiday gifts by December, or I'm working on paying off my credit card by June. When your goals are clear, your support network knows exactly how to encourage you. Schedule regular check-ins. Accountability works best when it's consistent. Set up weekly or bi-weekly check-ins, whether it's a text, a coffee chat, or a quick call. Use those moments to share progress, talk about challenges, and celebrate every win. Even a simple, how's your spending plan going, can make a huge difference. Celebrate progress, big and small. Don't wait for the finish line to celebrate. Every time you stick to your spending plan, pay off a chunk of debt, or add to your peace of mind fund, mark the win. Send a meme, share a high five, or just say, nice work. The more you celebrate, the more motivated you'll feel. Stay on purpose. As the rebels were attacking the Death Star, 2 fighters were barreling down the trench as Darth Vader was chasing them close behind. Worried and terrified, the pilot who was targeting the exhaust port was frantically asking his wingman what to do. His wingman simply says, stay on target. When emotional or habitual spending come around, or something else may look to throw a wrench in your spending plan, your wingman is there to remind you to stay on target and encourage you until the goal is achieved. Use your wingman and stay on target. Use encouragement to bounce back. Everyone drops the ball sometimes. Maybe you overspent, missed a savings goal, or got chomped by an alligator expense. That's when encouragement matters most. Your accountability buddy isn't there to judge. They are there to help you reset, refocus, and get back in the game. Make it fun and personal. Accountability doesn't have to be boring. Gamify your goals. Set up a friendly competition. Share budgeting memes, or create a reward system for hitting milestones. The more fun you have, the more likely you are to stick with it. As Bill Withers sings, lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. That's the heart of accountability. Your financial support network is there to help you carry the load when things get tough, and you do the same for them. It's about showing up for each other, sharing the journey, and knowing you're never alone, no matter what challenges pop up. Accountability and encouragement aren't just buzzwords. They're the secret sauce for financial success. When you share your goals, check in regularly, celebrate progress, and keep things fun, you build a support network that helps you stay motivated, resilient, and ready for whatever comes next. So who's your accountability buddy? Who's cheering you on, helping you bounce back, and celebrating your wins? If you don't have one yet, now's the time to reach out. Because when you build a team around your financial goals, you're not just budgeting, you're building momentum, confidence, and a community that helps you go the distance. Navigating peer pressure and staying true to your values. Let's be honest, even with a strong support network, it's easy to get pulled off course by peer pressure. Whether it's friends splurging for the latest tech, family members who think YOLO is a financial strategy, or social media influencers showing off their highlight reels. The pressure to spend, compare, or compromise your goals is everywhere. Why peer pressure happens. We are wired to want connection and approval. Sometimes that means feeling like we need to keep up, even if it doesn't fit our spending plan or align with our values. According to a 2025 study by the Financial Wellness Institute, nearly 60% of Americans say that they've made a purchase or a financial decision because of social pressure or FOMO, fear of missing out. But here's the truth. Your financial journey is yours. Staying true to your value, even when others are taking different paths, is the key to lasting progress and peace of mind. Strategies for staying true to your values. Get clear on what matters most. Start by defining your financial values. Is it debt freedom, building savings for security, giving generously? Write down your top 3 financial priorities and keep them visible on your phone, on your fridge, or in your wallet. When you know what matters, it's easier to say no to what doesn't fit. Use your support network as a shield. Remember the lean on me principle? When you're not strong, lean on your accountability buddy. If you're feeling pressured to spend, talk it out with your support network. A quick text, hey, I'm tempted to buy this, but it doesn't fit my plan, talk me down, can be the difference between an impulse buy and a win for your values. Practice the pause. Before making a purchase or financial decision, pause and ask, does this align with my values and my spending plan? If the answer is no, give yourself permission to walk away. Sometimes just taking a breath is enough to break the spell of peer pressure. Reframe comparison as inspiration. Instead of comparing your journey to someone else's, look for inspiration. If a friend is crushing their savings goal, ask for tips. If someone's spending habits doesn't fit your values, celebrate their wins, but stay focused on your path. Celebrate unique wins. Your financial victories, big or small, are worth celebrating. Maybe you skip a night out to hit your savings target, or say no to a purchase that doesn't fit your plan. Share these wins with your support network and let them cheer you on for staying true to yourself. Remember the 2017 Jumanji movie when we're introduced to Bethany? With full makeup, hair done, lighting perfectly set, and everything staged just right, she snaps a carefully crafted selfie for social media with the caption, just rolled out of bed, #NoFilter. The truth, of course, is anything but no filter. It's easy to look at social media highlight reels and compare yourself to what you see. But what you may not have seen is all the preparation, or maybe the lack thereof, behind the scenes. That trip to Paris or that new car might have come after a year of disciplined savings, or it might be hiding a pile of debt that could turn joy into drudgery. Don't let someone else's #NoFilter story set the standard for your financial journey. Write your own story based on your values, your plan, and your progress. Celebrate wins, not just the ones that look good online. Celebrate real wins, not just the ones that look good online. Navigating peer pressure isn't about isolation. It's about connection with intention. When you get clear on your values, lean on your support network, and celebrate your unique wins, you build resilience against comparison and FOMO. Your financial journey is yours. And every time you stay true to your plan, you're building confidence, peace of mind, and a legacy that lasts. So next time peer pressure strikes, remember, you don't have to go it alone. Lean on your friends, lean on your values, and keep moving forward, one intentional choice at a time. Let's bring it all together. If you've made it this far, you're not just thinking about money support networks. You're ready to build one. Today, you learned how to start positive money conversations, create accountability and encouragement, and stay true to your values, even when peer pressure and comparison try to pull you off course. Your financial journey is a lot like Peter Parker's. You're the hero, facing down those budget-busting alligators and surprise expenses. The Triggator Triangle is your Tony Stark, your mentor, your guide, your source for wisdom and strategy. But every hero needs a Ned, the guy in the chair. Someone who is there to encourage, hold you accountable, and help you stay resilient when things get tough. So whether you're swinging solo with Ned behind you or building your own financial team of Avengers, remember, Every conversation, every check-in, and every intentional choice is a step towards clarity, confidence, and financial freedom. Today's challenge: reach out to your Ned, a friend, partner, or family member, and start a money conversation. Share a financial goal, ask for their support, or offer to be their accountability buddy. You don't have to solve everything today. Just open the door. One honest chat can spark a chain reaction of encouragement, resilience, and progress. Every superhero needs someone in the chair. Did your Ned help you dodge a budget buster or cheer you on after a financial win? Email podcast@Triggator.com or DM me on Instagram, Facebook, or X and share your superhero moment. Your story could inspire someone else to build their own financial support network. If today's episode helped you see the power of support networks, hit subscribe on your favorite podcast app. Next time you're tempted to go it alone, remember, you've got a team behind you and a mentor in your corner. Make sure that you leave a review sharing who's your guy in the chair. Give them a shout out and let others know how teamwork makes the dream work, even in the financial universe. Know someone who's feeling isolated or stuck? Forward this episode and invite them to join your support network. Sometimes all it takes is a nudge to get started. And be sure to follow @Triggator on social media for motivation, laughs, and tips. And last but not least, if you haven't visited Triggator.com and downloaded the free Triggator ebook, do it today. Your spending plan will thank you. Coming up next time, the Financial Wellness Toolkit, Building Resilience for Uncertain Times. Life happens. Layoffs, economic curveballs, and unexpected changes are part of the journey, not a personal failure. Next time, we'll unpack practical tools and habits to help you stay financially resilient, prioritize your emergency fund, and build a comeback plan when times get tough. No guilt, no fear, just real strategies for bouncing back stronger. If you want to turn financial speed bumps into stepping stones, you won't want to miss it. Remember, you don't have to carry the load alone. Lean on your Ned, learn from your Tony Stark, and write your own financial story. One intentional choice, one honest conversation, and one win at a time. You've got this, hero. Thanks for listening to Master Your Money, Budgeting, Saving, and Debt-Free Living. I'm your host, Nate Tanner. See you next time.